All right, so today's lesson is actually over angle addition. This goes with something we've already kind of done, which is segment addition. So I am going to throw a little warm up at you. So just take out like maybe half a sheet of paper, or if you write small, you could squeeze this at the top of your notes. You don't necessarily have to draw the picture, but I do want you to try these two. So pause, either on a sheet of paper or your notes, try these, and let's see what you get. Remember, part plus part equals whole. So BC is 20, AC is the whole thing, which is 36. What is AB? This one's super easy, okay? So the whole thing is 36 minus the 20. That means AB has to be 16. You just subtract. This one has some algebra. If AC equals 23, I'm going to label that. What is the value of x? Part plus part equals whole. It also says what is the length of AB and BC. So 2x minus 4, which is the left part, plus 3x plus 2, which is the right part, should equal the whole segment, which is 23. So let's figure out what x is and then plug it in to find AB and BC. Combine like terms. Okay. Add 2 to both sides. Divide by 5. Oops. Okay, so there's that. It also says what is AB and BC. If I know x is 5, I'll plug it into AB. 2 times 5 minus 4 should give me 6. And then plug it into BC. 3 times 5 plus 2 equals 17. And that should check out because 6 plus 17 gives me the whole thing, which is 23. So that's a good way to check your answer. So hopefully we did okay with that warm-up if you tried it on your own. We're going to do the same thing, part plus part equals whole, but the angle version of it. So this is the angle addition postulate. And again, don't worry too much about this word. Postulate is just like a statement in geometry. All right, if D is in the interior of angle ABC, then I want you to look at this diagram. So notice D is inside of angle ABC. I have 2 angles here that make up a third angle. So there's this angle, ABD, which is like the smaller portion of it. I have this angle, DBC. Those 2 angles are put together to make a bigger angle, which is ABC. So if I'm doing part plus part equals whole, let's write out what that would be in terms of naming our angles. So one part of the angle, or one little angle, would be, I'm putting measure of angle A, B, D, which is the angle I've marked in red. That's one part, plus the measure of angle D, B, C should equal the big angle, which is the measure of angle A, B, C. Part plus part equals whole. So we're going to kind of do this in simple terms first. That this whole first page should be pretty easy. You can try it on your own if you want and just zip through. Or you can follow along with me. It doesn't really matter. Number 1, if the measure of angle ABD, which is this angle, is 48 degrees, and the measure of angle DBC, which is this angle, is 78 degrees, find the measure of ABC. So ask yourself, which angles are the parts and which angle is the whole? Well, these 2 are both parts. I'm going to put P for part, and then this one's the whole. Part plus part equals whole. So ABC should be the combination of these 2. 48 plus 78 equals 126. So ABC should be 126. Okay, starting over. Number 2. DBC. So ask yourself again, is that part or whole? DBC. DBC is a part. It's this part, 74. And then ABC, part or whole, is 119. I'm going to label it like this. ABC is the whole thing. This whole angle measure should be 119. Find angle ABD. So now I'm missing one of my parts. So I'm not going to add 74 and 119 together. Those are not my two parts. It's giving me the whole. So I'm going to subtract this time. 119 minus 74. I always like to double check my answers. Is 45 degrees. So maybe just try to run through these. I think you guys can do this. Okay, so you can pause me if you want, or you can just go on your own, follow along the second part of the notes. But just ask yourself, part or whole? Is this part or whole? What am I finding? Okay. It does give you PQS, and this one is 85, and it tells you PQR is 141. PQR is the whole thing. It's 141. So we need to take 141 minus 85. And it should be 56. So the measure of angle SQR equals 56. And you could check your answer. 56 plus 85 does give you 141. Part plus part equals whole. So let's do this one now. DEF. Is that the part or the whole? DEF. DEF is the whole thing. This is 35 degrees, and then it tells you DEG is 20 degrees. So what is GEF? Take 35 minus 20, and it's 15 degrees. Last one for the simple side, and then we'll move on to some algebra. JKM. Is JKM a part or a whole? JKM is part. It's one of the smaller angles. Okay, MKL, part or whole? It's another part. It's asking for JKL. JKL is the whole thing. So JKL is made up of those two angles. So add them together. Part plus part equals whole. This should be 143. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do part 2. Okay, go to part 2, go to the next video, and we will